question number 7 says, Mike works 3.5 hours every Saturday at a rate of $12.50 per hour. How much can Mike expect to earn at the end of his shift on Saturday? So first I'm going to circle my numbers, 3.5 and $12.50. Okay. Then I'm going to underline my question. How much can Mike expect to earn at the end of his shift on Saturday? And box in my important information. So per hour. And that's about it. Okay. Using this information, what am I going to do? Per tells me I'm going to multiply. So $12.50 times 3.5 hours. Okay. First thing I need to do is make my fraction into a decimal. So the way to do this is to take my fraction part of this mixed number and make that into a decimal. So division sign, my numerator or my top number goes on the inside, and my denominator goes on the outside. Okay, so 2 goes into 1 0 times. 2 times 0 is 0. Subtracting that, now I get 1 minus 0. That's 1. Okay, I have a remainder, so I'm going to put a decimal point and a 0. Okay, where I put my decimal point, I'm going to bring it up to my answer. Okay, and bring down the 0. So now I have 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract that, I get 10 minus 10 is 0. Okay, now I don't have a remainder. I am satisfied. Now I have to add in the 3. So 3.0 plus 0.5. 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. And then make sure my decimals are lined up. Put that down there. Now my mixed number, 3 1/2, is equal to 3.5. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this as 12.50 times 3.5. Looking at my expression now, I have 12.50 times 3.5. Now I have to choose the one with the biggest or the most digits to put first. So 12.50 times 3.5. Remember, with multiplication, we don't have to line up the decimals, so we can leave it like this. Okay. Now we multiply like normal. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Put the 5 down here. Bring up the 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. So bring the 2 down. Bring up the 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Okay. Now I'm going to use my 3. So before I do that, make a placeholder. Okay. Now I get 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 5 is 15. Put the 5 down here. Make that into a 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay. So adding these together, get 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 6 plus 7 is 13. So bring down the 3. Bring up the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay. Last thing I need to do is figure out where my decimal point will go. So this top one has 1, 2 decimal places, and this one has 1. So in total we have 3. Starting from the back, 1, 2, 3, my decimal point will go there. So Mike will expect $43.75.